The end is the beginning is the end. Whether this is true for time or not, but this is definitely true in our lives and habits. The end is the beginning is the end, and things happen in an infinite loop, and the only way to break the loop is to destroy the origin. Many of us are stuck in one or more bad habits: procrastination, binge eating, binge watching, and many more. We make assumptions about our problems. Sometimes we blame our smart devices, sometimes people around us, sometimes ourselves, and sometimes just our situations. The next day, the things will be different. The next day, I swear the things will be different. We make to-do lists and keep them in front of us. Many times, we are close to breaking the loop, but we fail, as we never knew what the real origin of our problems was. We try to focus, but then get distracted, and things never get done. Long-term productivity over weeks, months, and years only remains a mystery. We blame distractions, that's all. The internal distractions are urges and a million ways to avoid pain, and the external distractions are surrounding people around us, children, social media, partners, etc. Indistractability becomes a key skill of the era. Well, here's why, and here's why you must become indistractable. While we blame the distractions, Nir Eyal says, you can't call something a distraction unless you know what it is distracting you from. This simple quote is the biggest cue towards the origin of all our problems, and hidden in it is the breakthrough from all the loops of bad habits. You can't call something a distraction unless you know what it is distracting you from. Yes, social media can be a distraction. Anything around you can be a distraction. Anyone around you can be a distraction. Do we have any idea what it is distracting us from at that moment? Have we made a definite schedule with everything we have to do and want to do with an allocated time? Robin Sharma says, things that get scheduled are the things that get done. Scheduling and time boxing are used by each and every successful person you can know. By using scheduling and time boxing, Elon Musk is able to manage SpaceX, Tesla, The Boring Company, SolarCity, Neuralink, and OpenAI all at the same time, along with his personal life. More and more research articles, books all point in one direction, that people who make detailed schedules are much more productive, happy, and enjoy more, have more free time, get things done. Overall, they have much better life in all areas. So the real origin of a problem is that we have never thought and made a detailed list of things we have to do and want to do, including education, entertainment, relationships, daily work, anything that comes to mind. Then think and plot it in our calendar with time we want to allocate for each task, and lastly, tweaking it and improving it as we go through the days and weeks, and know how much time each task really takes. By applying this method and tracking and allocating time, things improve much faster than you would imagine. Work shrinks to the time you allocate to it. If you allocate 1 hour to a meeting, it will take 1 hour, and much of the time will be wasted in useless discussions. While if you allocate time only what's really required, the meeting can be finished in much less time. Scheduling not just kills off the distractions, provides us with self-confidence that when we promise something to do, we did it. You can start small, building up gradually, and in no time have a tremendously fulfilling life. A life where you know where your time is going. After all, time is the only thing you can't have more of. This also gives us guilt-free entertainment time, as the time we have scheduled to waste is not really wasted. This also gives you an opportunity to sync your timings with your stakeholders, the people concerned with your decisions, which is only possible when you have it scheduled first. With time, you can Make more and more detailed schedule and add in it things like group chats, dates, and get together, which often get sidetracked by our daily hassle. And all your personal life can be added with allocated time so that you never miss any one of them, like your time with your spouse and time with them around the house, play and talks with children, and of course with yourself. Because what provides real happiness is our relationships, which should never be sidetracked by our work. At last, you need to know real time management is pain management. Make time for all your attractions as well as distractions. Learn to face discomfort rather than trying to escape it using a distraction. Use technology to make technology indistractable. Prioritize important work and don't get lost doing what is not actual work. Plan ahead, have accountability partners, and identify what are the distractions and try to get the underlying cause of everything you think of as a distraction. Example, you can think of social media as a distraction and must be controlled, but the underlying cause is that people really need a place to connect. If you create connections in the real world, you won't need social media to cope with its absence. You may think that games are just a distraction as well, but it is a way for children at the age to connect. Most of them don't get to play physically with friends, leaving them with no choice but to fight to play games with online friends. We have 3 steps to make an effective schedule. First, start plotting things you need to do and want to do in each area of your life. Second, make a daily time box of overall things you want to do in a specified time. Third, plot everything in your calendar with time and keep adding and improving details as days and weeks go by. Lastly, subscribe to White. However, why should you share content with your friends? You can try and think, but that seems like a story for another White.